Hello dear friends, welcome! My name is August, this is Cozy Rosy Reads, and this is the start of another weekly reading vlog. It is Saturday morning, and I woke up not knowing what day it was, but then I remembered it was Saturday, and I have no photo shoots today, no weddings, but I do have a lot of editing to do, so it's going to be a really cozy day at home, getting things done. I have a lot on my to-do list, but I'm not feeling stressed about it because I do have the entire day at home to myself to work and edit and of course read. So I am just feeling really happy about that. I do have a photo session tomorrow and I have 3 galleries due this week, so I have a lot to do. So that's what I'm going to be up to today. But let's talk about some books and reading updates. Okay, so last week's reading vlog, I was reading The Dark Hills Divide by Patrick Carman. This is the first book in the Land of Eliot series. I really thought I would have this done by now, but I've been so busy with editing. Like as soon as I finish my part-time job for the day, I've just been hopping right into editing. So I've only been reading this like 5 minutes before bed. So I'm not done with it. It's so small and I'm not done with it. So I am currently on page 156, chapter 17. I have about 100 pages left. I was so tempted to just sit this morning and read it really fast, just so that way I could have it done for this reading vlog. But then I was like, that doesn't really feel good to me right now. I don't want to fly through it for the sake of flying through it and just calling it another book that I finished reading. I really want to enjoy this book and take my time with it, because I am really enjoying it and I'm not really having a good experience with just like sitting down and trying to like speed read right now. So this is still going to be on the roster. I'm really hopeful that I can finish it either today or tomorrow and just kind of like give myself a cozy self-care kind of night tonight. I really need that. I kind of want to do a little skincare, want to relax, light some candles, put on like an ambient video and curl up and read. I just really want to treat myself tonight. I just really need some self-care right now. So that's kind of my plan. If I had a bathtub in this apartment, I would be taking a bath and reading this, but I gotta find other ways and just get creative with self-care. So still reading this. Then I talked about this in my first vlog back on this channel after taking an accidental hiatus. Middlemarch is on my TBR for this month, and I still have not picked it up since the start of this month is now November 20th today. Last time I read this, I made it to page 305, which is book 4, and I really do want to read this massive book. I really do, especially now that it's colder out, it's starting to snow. I just love the chunk of it, the classicness of it. Like I really want to finish this book, but I have made no progress whatsoever. So what I'm thinking for today, reading The Dark Hills Divide once I get super cozy, self-care, I finish my work for the day and I'm calling it a night and taking care of myself, this is going to be the book for night. But I was thinking that because my to-do list is pretty lengthy today, to give myself some breaks and to read this in between tasks. So once I get like a task done, or maybe 2 or 3 different tasks done today, sitting down just like reading this and annotating it. I did not annotate it before this because I was trying to speed read. I paired it up with an audiobook. So I'll see if the audiobook is still available, but I am going to try to annotate it and understand it a little bit more and really try to pinpoint what I like about this book. Last time when I picked it up earlier this year, I was definitely in the mindset of like reading this to just say I've read it and to show it off on my shelves like a trophy, like I read Middlemarch, look at this, I did it. But this time I just really want to enjoy it and annotate it and take my time with it. So I think reading a few pages, luckily the chapters are quite short. There are different sections in here. So it's only like 8 pages between chapters. So I'd love to give myself time to read a chapter or 2 in between my tasks. So I'm going to be adding that onto my plan for today. So I'm really excited. Hopefully I can kind of keep that momentum going. It's a really long book, so I don't know if I'm going to finish it in November, but I would love to carry it over into December because this is a classic that I would absolutely love to read and finish and you know, get a little bit of satisfaction that I did it. It is done. So that is that plan. Then when I finish reading The Dark Hills Divide, I'm going to be picking up Ahab's Return, or The Last Voyage by Jeffrey Ford, for the last book that I'm going to read in November. Most likely it's probably going to be the last book I read in November. I'm so excited for this one. It is not long at all, but it is very dense in terms of the language that is used, but I am so excited for this one. So I am beyond thrilled that I can take you all along with me in my reading experience of at least starting this book in this vlog. So that is my plan. These are the 3 books that I am hoping to get to, or at least start and make some dent in this week's reading vlog. Oh my gosh, look at those covers. They all flow together so well. I'm a happy girl. So I hope you're all doing really, really well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to get cozy and to get some work done, and I hope you enjoy this vlog, and I will check in with you all soon. So, quick update, my sister just called me. Her car broke down on the highway, so I'm gonna go rescue her, and then I can go back to work. So I'm gonna bring her back here, and she's gonna hang out until we can figure out what to do with her car. That's the plan. Let's go rescue my sister. Hey friends, I am out in nature. It's cold, it's quiet, it's windy, so hopefully the audio isn't horrible, but you're propped up against a tree right now. I came an hour early to my photo session because I'm sad. I'm having a really tough day mentally. I definitely think I'm in complete burnout mode. I think I'm a little bit past burnout now, and I'm just really not feeling well mentally. I just really wanted to come out here early and spend some time alone and maybe cry. Get out of the apartment because I'm there 24/7 working. Just wanted to share some pieces of vulnerability with you all and like where my head is at. Really struggling, a little bit of like almost an identity crisis. I feel like majority of kind of what's keeping me together and happy and excited to create is all of you. Your positivity and your belief in me and support of me overwhelms me daily. The kind comments I receive from you all who are my friends, but you're also strangers we've never met, it baffles me, beyond baffles me. And it's that amount of unconditional support and love that I feel like I receive from you all that kind of keeps me going. I've never really felt that amount of support from anyone before, and you all cheer me on and give me permission to rest and uplift me so much, and I feel like you are the people who see me for really who I am, which is just a really excited book nerd, whereas I feel like in my real life, in this reality I'm in, people don't see that. Either it's because of my occupation. I feel like most people in my real life just see me as a photographer. I don't even feel like people really know me, and I feel like, I do have friends in my life, but sometimes I don't even see them because of how busy I am and because of my life and my work schedule. I don't see them unless they want photos. So it's so refreshing, and I can't express how refreshing it is to have people like you who I feel like see me as my real self and not as my job. I'm having just an identity crisis of who am I without photography? Oh my gosh, that sun's coming in. Wow. Who am I without photography, without a job, if I separate myself from my business that has now become my identity? And I'm just really feeling that right now. I'm feeling a lot of exhaustion and I don't want to live my life like this anymore kind of feelings of I don't want to have my life be wake up, work, repeat at the level I'm doing it, which is a lot. I'm doing it a lot. That's all my days, just to take an hour early to come to a photo shoot, while at home I'm just waiting for files to import. I'm just taking an hour to myself. This is the most I feel like I've done just for myself in a long time. That wind is so loud. Look at the trees moving. I don't even know if you can hear me. What if this is all just gobbledygook? But just know that your comments have made me cry. I really do feel truly seen by you all. And I'm trying not to cry, but your support just means a lot to me. I feel like at this chapter in my life, I'm really trying to figure out the kind of people I am enjoying being around and who don't make me feel bad and make me feel worse and make me feel judged. And you all have passed. you all have supported me and uplifted me more than people in my real life do. You're empathetic and kind and thoughtful, and I just want you all to know that, because that's a huge part on your character, who you are as people, caring about somebody on the internet, like so wholeheartedly. I don't know if you all know how much of an impact your comments have on me, and just how much I genuinely love you all, and for just being here and being my friends. And I wish we all could just like sit and have coffee in a cozy library or a bookstore and get to know each other, because I feel like we would all become really fast friends, talking about literature and life and self-care and mental health and checking in with each other. And I just didn't know I needed you all in my life, and I feel like without you all I've really been lacking. My life has not been as fun or heartwarming or uplifting. So just know that you all really do impact this life, this reality I'm in right now. You really do. I'd be very lost without you all, and sad. I'm still sad right now, but I think it's just because I would love to have friends in real life, to hug and hold and cherish and buy books for, and go out and walks in nature like this. So right now I know in my life I'm so busy I don't prioritize friendships, and that sucks too. So I'm gonna go keep walking around and maybe go back to my car and get warm. I did bring my book, so let's maybe go over there. Howdy friends, it is a little bit after midnight and I just finished reading Dark Hills Divide. True story. I fell asleep with like 30 pages left maybe, took a big snooze, and then I woke myself up and was like, keep reading. Things got wild. I love that this book actually leaves us on cliffhangers at the end of chapters. There's this huge cliffhanger and I was like, well, I need to know. Like I actually felt my heart thumping and I was like, who who did things, what's gonna happen. Like, the element of suspense was really strong. I was very pleasantly surprised by that. Like, very pleasantly surprised at how engrossed I was in this and how much I just really wanted to know what was gonna happen. Yeah, this was so enjoyable. I'm so happy with it. And it did leave off with to be continued. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for used copies at thrift stores and bookstores and all that fun stuff. See if I can maybe find you some used copies of the rest of the series. It was so magical and so much fun. So if you like middle grade books, YA books, adventure. Winston found me. Come here. There you go. You're needy. Yeah, if you like talking animals, if you like enchanted places, if you like libraries and maze of passages and cool village, and I just really loved it. This is like so quaint and cozy, but also adventurous and fun. I can't stop looking at the top of his naked bald head. You have such a little egghead. You're a little egghead. I really enjoyed this, probably like a 4-star. I really enjoyed it, especially that end portion was really enthralling. And then that last chapter, like the epilogue, I felt like I was so close to getting misty and crying. Like, it was so sad and heartbreaking and like, no, it got me. Really enjoyed this one. So I will be starting Ahab's Return tomorrow. I easily feel like I could fall asleep right now, but I kind of got this sudden wave of inspiration, and sometimes that happens as an artiste late at night just to get an inspiration to like start working on stuff and editing and creating. And my photo shoot today was spectacular. So let's backtrack a little bit. We ended up having the most magical November sunset. It was insane. Gorgeous couple, amazing vibes. They were so much fun. So I'm definitely feeling inspired to edit right now. My sadness has left my body because when I got home from my shoot, I did have to hop into work again really quickly. Once I got home from the shoot, my partner was like, hey, let's get some food and let's go to Target again. And I was like, oh my God, really? Yeah, we went to Target and we got some really cute, cheap little like home decor Christmas stuff. So I'll show that tomorrow morning. I'll show you one of them right now, one of the Christmas ornaments we got. We named him. His name is Chip. This is Chip. He's an onion. He's an onion. So I am going to watch some of my favorite booktubers. A lot of people came out with new videos today, which makes my heart so happy. So I'm gonna watch some booktube and I'm gonna go ahead and start editing some sneak peeks for this session. So hopefully I can put them up on the screen for you later in this vlog. Otherwise, feel free to follow me on my photography page, my Instagram, linked down below. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just like curl up and edit. I'm feeling pretty awake and just like really inspired to create right now. I think spending time out in nature and then taking an evening almost off with my partner, mwah, mwah, mwah. It did fantastic things for my heart and my soul, my mind, my body. Taking time off and away from my laptop and away from this apartment. I love my apartment so much, but I am here all the time. Oh my God, I feel so much better. So I realized like I need to take longer than like an hour-long break each day. Getting outside of the apartment. I don't have to do anything special. I just need to be out of the apartment. Because since COVID, it just feels so, I feel so trapped here. So that helped. I feel so refreshed, which means I'm extra excited to hop into work. I know it's work, but now I'm feeling more inspired. I don't feel like I'm chained to my apartment or my computer. Like, no, I'm actively choosing to do this because I'm geeked about it. Okay, that's my little update, my little like midnight hyper active energy. So I will check in with you all tomorrow, and it's gonna be a great day. I can't wait to tell you all what's in store. Okay, talk soon. Hello, dear friends. It is afternoon on Monday. I'm feeling really exhausted, a little sad, but it's okay because I can be sad and productive, sad and happy at the same time. I'm feeling all the dualities today. I don't know, just feeling really stressed and anxious, but also like I really need to rest and trying to balance that. But anyway, I wanted to tell you all about frickin' Ahab's Return that I started last night. By page 2, I was like, this is a huge 5-star prediction for me. Oh my gosh. So I did talk about this one in my book haul, which I'll link down below, as well as like last week's reading vlog, I think, or 2 reading vlogs ago. I'm not sure. I'll link both down below just in case. This is a retelling of Moby Dick. So it follows Captain Ahab as he returns and goes to find Ishmael, who wrote the book Moby Dick, to tell him like, dude, I actually survived. I'm not dead. And he's trying to find his family. So we're getting the perspective of this journalist named George Harrow as Captain Ahab bursts into his office and they go on this quest to go find Ishmael. And Harrow is writing this kind of periodic journal piece about the adventures of Captain Ahab and his life and his story and trying to find Ishmael and Captain Ahab's family. The writing is freaking splendid. If you like stories of like sea shanties, 1870s, November cold, like writing by candlelight, it is so whimsical and brilliantly written, like so freaking atmospheric. I am in love. I really hope the rest of the book doesn't disappoint me, but if it just keeps going with this writing style, I'm going to be completely gobsmacked, like just so happy. This definitely could be one of my new favorite books of the year, which would be amazing. So I'm feeling really, really happy about that. And all I want to do today is read, but I'm feeling so stressed out about the amount of work I have and how many weddings I have left to edit and deliver. So I might sit down and read like a few chapters just to like kind of chill out, because I have been working all morning. Kind of chill out, read a little bit, and then hop into wedding editing. And then I have a potential client call / consultation at like 3 or 4 today. And then hopefully that'll be done in time for my partner and I to go to the mall, walk around, and then go see Dune. And then I can just like have fun again, like at night. Like I really am struggling with work-life balance right now, and it's eating me alive, and I'm really struggling mentally with it. Like it's not okay, and I know it's not okay, and I'm just trying so hard every day. That's what it feels like. I'm trying so hard every day to be okay and to get work done, but then also still take care of myself. And I honestly love my job so much, but I'm so ready to be out of this season of like backlogged editing. Anyway, let's put my anxiety aside and my panic and paranoia aside, because I'm freaking out. Let's talk about some of the goodies that my partner and I got yesterday that I want to show you. So first we got this beautiful olive deer from Target. It was like $5. It's so cool. All olivey. I love it's like olive velvet. So he's actually right here on my desk next to my David bust. Yeah, so we got that, and then I will go ahead and pan over to some of these really cool Christmas trees I got. So here they are. They're all so different and cool. I love them. And they were all in that like $1 section of Target, you know? What is it called? Like spot or something? I don't even know. But yeah, so we've got these like really cool tin ones, but they're all different shapes. And I love this like kind of crystal-y one, and then this kind of stained glass looking one. It's just so cool. Love how the light hits it. So that is kind of like my little shelf here. And then down here is the deer and David. It's just very my aesthetic of Christmas decor, and I really love that. It has a little bit of a vintage feel, but yeah, they're just so cute. Good morning, dear friends. It is about 10 a.m. I think on Tuesday. Got my coffee. I look like a scrub today and I'm embracing it. A lot of shenanigans happened yesterday. So I worked the whole day. I had a potential client consultation, which actually went super well because I woke up this morning to an email saying they want to work with me for their wedding next year. I'm so happy and excited and grateful, and they just seem super cool. And I just love when that happens. Like, it just warms my heart, like getting to meet potential couples like through FaceTime and then them wanting to work together just from that call. Makes me so happy. Then my partner and I went to a mall that's a little bit further away from us, and we walked around. We got some food court Chinese food and it was awesome, and ended up getting some fun things in this bag. I was definitely embracing my like Rory Gilmore aesthetic, which, fun fact, when I went to art school, one of the friends I made in art school told me that I was such a Rory. At the time, I took that as like an insult because I wanted to be an edgy, cool art school kid, but he was telling me that I was Rory Gilmore, and I was like, no, but now I'm super embracing it. So let me show you the goodies I got. This whole thing put together, I see it as Rory Gilmore. So firstly, I got this adorable cardi. I've been wanting this style for so long, where it's like a little bit of a crop with those buttons. Look at my little face up there. Very cute, very excited. My partner and I are actually going to be modeling for a photographer a few weeks into December, so I wanted to pick out a new outfit for that because they won't officially be our engagement photos, but I'm gonna kind of pretend they are, so that's fine. Then I got myself a new pair of jeans. Do you all know it's so hard to find jeans that fit? Thing that pulls it all together though, I got a copy of Moby Dick, the last one at Barnes & Noble. I love this cover. This is the sesquicentennial. Why can't I say that? Sesquicentennial version. So the 150th anniversary. I love it. I love that it's a paperback and it's floppy and it's big. I never in my life thought I would want to read Moby Dick. But since starting to read Ahab's Return, and then I did see on my, I think it was the book haul video, somebody commented and said like, it is actually really worth reading Moby Dick. I was like, oh, I always thought it would be kind of boring and intimidating. It's still a little intimidating, but since I've been absolutely loving this, I was like, I'm feeling like I would actually really like Moby Dick. Like, I love the atmosphere and the vibes and the writing style. This has a very kind of like old-timey, big words, beautiful sentences writing style that I feel like would make reading this even more enjoyable because I'm getting context, I'm understanding characters, and then I get this kind of like sea shanty atmospheric vibe. I'm really excited for Moby Dick now, like really excited. So the whole reason we went to the mall though is because they have a movie theater in the mall and we were gonna go see Dune, and we did. I'm debating whether telling you all my thoughts or not, and what actually ended up happening. Within the first like 5-10 minutes, I was like, no. I was like, this is not for me. And then apparently my partner felt the same way. So throughout the movie, he kept kind of like tapping my leg, and I didn't want to show that like I wasn't enjoying the movie, so I just wouldn't look over at him, and I was just like, movie. But apparently we had the same thoughts, so there was still like 40 minutes left of the movie, and I finally leaned over and I was like, how much longer do you think this is gonna be? Like, how much longer do you think we have? And he's like, I have no idea. He's like, I just really want to leave. He's like, if we leave now, we could be home by 10. You know, Dune is a long movie. Our showtime was at 7:20. I was like, I'd be fine with leaving. I really don't care. And he was like, I don't care either. So we left. We left with like 40 minutes left of the movie. We both just hated it. And then obviously we had a very long discussion in the car on the way home, being like, okay, why did we not enjoy it for our own selves? Like, what happened? And we both agreed that it doesn't matter if you're just like thrown into a movie or a story with no context, no understanding of what's happening. Once you get the sense of like, oh, things are not going to be handed to you on a silver platter, like, just to kind of go for the ride and just be there for maybe the ambiance or the atmosphere or the soundtrack. but even that was not enjoyable to both of us. I found it incredibly frustrating that there would just be like 30 seconds of extremely loud music, and then it would die down so fast and it would just be 5 minutes of people whispering towards each other and just and plus we're people who we watch everything with subtitles. I had no idea what the hell these people were saying in this movie. I was like, where are the subtitles? Like, I don't know. I just can't understand what you're saying because it's all but like pure silence. Like during the loud parts, I'd be like munching on my popcorn as fast as I could because then it would just get quiet and I'm like slowly crunching. Like it was just not enjoyable. There are a lot of other things that I could ramble and rant to you all about what we did not enjoy, but I'm not going to. Just know that we didn't enjoy it. We didn't finish it. We just left, which is quite the bummer. Quite the bummer. Yeah, I'm really sad, especially because I really wanted to see French Dispatch, and this was kind of like our last chance. So we were like debating between seeing French Dispatch and Dune. My partner wanted to see Dune a little bit more, and I was like, I really want to see French Dispatch. So he felt very bad about that, and he was like, we should have just seen French Dispatch, and I was like, but anyway, in not so great news though, my partner did wake up feeling super sick this morning. He is not doing well. There is actually a really bad COVID surge right now, specifically in kind of like the upper Midwest area, aka Michigan. We actually have one of the worst COVID rates right now. Most of the hospitals are surging red, which means they are beyond full capacity. And like no one's making a big deal out of it. Like everyone's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go home for Thanksgiving. I'm like, do you not, like this is the worst it's been since the pandemic started here in Michigan, and it's freaking me out. There's absolutely no availability around us right now for COVID testing, just to get him tested to see like, should we even be interacting with people, or is this like a cold, and if it is, then we still shouldn't interact, but we need to see if this is like COVID or not. There's no availability because of the surge and Thanksgiving travel and stuff. So that's been the morning. So I've been working a little bit, and today I'm going to have a very cozy day at home working. That is my check-in. That's my long, rambly, ranty check-in. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying this vlog. Okay, update, we are taking Alec to a COVID testing site. We found one that's just drive up, so hopefully it's not too busy. Yeah, he is not doing well. So, fingers crossed, friends. It's okay. Come here. Come on, baby. Oh, it's okay. Hello, dear friends. It is a very sunny, beautiful Wednesday. I'm on my lunch break, about to hop back into work. I just got back from a walk with my partner. I'm feeling much more motivated and inspired. I definitely got dressed this morning. No makeup, but feeling good. It's been a very productive day so far, so I thought I would conclude the vlog finally. So update-wise, my partner is still very sick and we have canceled going to any family functions for tomorrow, which it is Thanksgiving in the States. Never really a fan of what the holiday represents, but it is, you know, an excuse to eat food and be with family, and we don't feel safe doing that right now. My mom is going to run to the grocery store for us because I am literally running on empty, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like I'm doing my best. I'm doing my absolute best. I'm working in between lunch breaks and after work, and gonna try and take tomorrow off, but she's gonna run to the store for us and do like a drop off of some Thanksgiving stuff, hopefully, so we can make a little feast here to hopefully nourish our souls and spirits, and hopefully my partner will feel better. Editing August here because I obviously did not give an update on my partner. He's fine. Did not have COVID. We got negative COVID tests back. He's negative. He's fine. Just still getting over a cold and flu, but he's safe. Thanks, August, for caring to update us. Okay? Okay. Concluding the vlog. That's what we're here for. Still absolutely loving Ahab's return. Loving it. It is so much fun. I made it to page 70, so not a whole lot of progress in the past few days. Just reading it before bed and in between tasks. Not making a whole lot of progress. I will probably still be reading this for next week's vlog. Not a very exciting wrap up, but I hope you enjoyed this vlog nonetheless. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you all so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you all again very soon for my next video. Stay cozy, my friends. Bye! Hear the jingles. Bye!